What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. Here we are in episode 81. We're going to go ahead and get right into it and talk to Benfilia here. The instruments of our deliverance. I have already informed Alphanaud of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Monbrita described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. No, we could just, look for it. He also said he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on our behalf, Kiara, and that I have faith you will return to us as you always have. Wait, I didn't volunteer to sacrifice myself? What the heck is wrong with you? Alright, let's go to... Wow. Let's go to Corthus. Benfilia, you've gone bonkers. Why am I the one that has to almost attempt crazy stuff? I mean, I know I'm good, but jeez, I want to live. I don't want to be zapped and say, it was good knowing her. Send, let's pick some random person. Send them. Just don't tell them that, it may kill them. That's all. It's better that way. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's not better that way. Maybe it'll say, hey, tell you what, there's a 50-50 chance you may not make it through this, but if you do, we'll give you 1 billion gil. Sound good? Alright. I mean, if you're going to risk your life, you got to get something out of it, right? If it succeeds. And just flying, taking the shortest path, flying through the mountains here. On my way. Boom. I'll drop a chocobo dung on him. Yes. Hey, Alphanaud. Good to see you, Kiara. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Nah, me never. I love risking my life, to do things. Captain Ilbert sends his regards. By the way, he attends to the interrogation of Elaine Broly and Ulda even as we speak. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the IV upon your return. I trust that, by which means to say, ahem, the others are waiting for us at the Aetherite. After you, Scion. You saw people gonna die? Yeah. There, it's ready. Huh, it worked, I think. Try attuning to the Aetherite now. Feel for the current and try to locate the beacon. We have done all we can, Kiara. For now, let us withdraw. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If, by the grace of the 12, you arrive safely, you must stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva. Shiva. Wait, why are we leaving? thought I was supposed to teleport through that thing. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual, and if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Somehow I know that's the way it's going to end. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservation about wagering their lives on the success of Monbrida's experiment, but others will surely agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with the knight. I believe he has a message from you for Sarah Americ. Madam, Sir Americ regrets that he could not be here in person and asks that I read this letter to you. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat. Yet, in our hour of need, it is not the knights who stand poised to defend her. Chiara Mitsunari, the warrior of light, savior of Eorzea, your deeds in this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you have chosen to remain. Where others would fall on you, have risen to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service of a greater cause. May Helon bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. Oh man, I'm like a Jedi. Oh, so now we unlocked hard mode, huh? Confront Shiva and Akafa Vinivha Theater hard mode. Okay. Okay. So we are going to battle with this. That's definitely not the enter with a party of other players. Yes. Alright, here we go. Make sure I have the right ones selected. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll see you all once we're inside. Alright, everybody, here we go.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
Okay. Move our stuff going. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay next to Yeah, let's zoom out so we can see a little bit better. There we go. Oh, we got one person down already. Okay. Y'all gotta focus on the ads. Okay, multi-attack. Come on, AoE him down. Alright, put her down, ads are down. Back on the boss. First limit break is up. Her health is dropping pretty quick, so we got good DPS on her, that's for damn sure. Okay, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh no. Should I do my limit break now? Yeah, screw it, we're going for it. Sweet. That actually wasn't that hard. Give it a good GG. Alright, well. Oh, that was the... this person that's Elaine Traveler, she was standing next to me when I was waiting. Alright. God, I love the music.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool. You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause. You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander Mother's gift. Hear, feel, think.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
By the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you are. You're alive. Why wouldn't you be? Iceheart did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Javarians are skilled with glamours, after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough, I was only asking. If you ask me, there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in freezing cold. Let's save it for the Rising Stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. But before that, you had best pay a visit to the White Room front and speak with Alphanon. He's probably worried sick about you. That or he's busy playing at politics with the Ishgardians. Either way, I'm sure that he'll be delighted to see you and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blurred version? Oh, no reason. See you again soon. No, there's no way through it. Well, let's just write up the damn thing. It aren't far. In fact, here we are already. Oh, hey, a training dummy. Let me guess, he's upstairs. Yeah, of course he is. There she is, and none the worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warrior of Light succeeded? I think I speak for all of us when I say I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory, if you would be so kind. I know you may not like what I have to say. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning. But not too late to prevent further loss of life, an outcome worthy of celebration. And one which we have Kiara to thank. Yes, you are right, of course, Sir Amek. We should be content with that we have accomplished. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, there is the matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever with... Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. In the meantime, Lord Drulliman, is the caravan ready? The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. Of that I have no doubt. I take it these self-same supplies were the heretics stole from the House Fortem's caravan? Less the crystals which comprise the bulk of the shipment, yes, scarcely a fraction of that which was promised, but the meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. Oh, on an unrelated note, Kiara, might I trouble you to accompany to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned that your intends to risk your life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. Men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Pray do not think less of him. Oh wait, we can actually teleport there. Actually, it's only 70 gil. We'll go ahead and use that. We'll pay for this one. It's cheap. Alrighty. This way? And then in here. Yeah, Archivant, I knew it. You gotta calm down, man. I was fine. What were you thinking, Kiara? Waging your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway. And then, engaging the abomination in mortal combat. By the fury, Kiara, 'tis stuff that you ballads a battle for the ages? Would that I had been there to fight by your side. Yeah, here I was forced to wait, condemned to wander the fate of a dear friend of a veritable eternity. Oh God. I would not wish such torture on most hated enemy. But here you are now, and that is truly what matters. Let us move on. A Meg wished to have words with you and Master Alphinaud in private. He awaits you in the intercary. Out? I go out, right? Yeah. And then over this way. And then I believe up through here. And then down right here. Greetings, madam. I shall allow you in at once.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind?
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Alright everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and smash that subscribe button. Not gonna say it, I've already said it in the previous episode, but yeah, be sure to drop a follow on Twitter at ShibbyWows Gaming. I follow all followers back. Be sure to check out my Facebook page. Link will be in the description below if you want to join that, by all means. At least I think it's the right link. Like I said, I have to keep checking. I'm pretty much recording these back to back, so as you guys watch them, it'll probably already be fixed. So, with that being said, I will see you all in the next one.